What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about games I own that I haven't played. So, got a hell of a backlog here. Not really proud to make this type of video because as a gamer, I like to consider myself someone that plays the games that he buys. And eventually I do intend to play these games. It's just, it's going to take a while. Specifically right now, we're looking at PS5, PS4, Switch 2, Switch 1, and Xbox One and Xbox Series X. It's a decent stack. Then in part 2, we'll do 360 and, everything past that, and Wii U as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll start with the Switch 2. I just got these recently, so that's really the only excuse I have for not playing these yet. But I got Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. This was recommended to me by M. Seymour. It's a turn-based RPG, I believe, and I'm looking forward to playing this. This will probably get played fairly soon. Not one that I want to stream, because I'm streaming Breath of the Wild right now, but it's definitely one that I want to jump into, by myself. And then also I picked up Street Fighter 6, Years 1 and 2. Now, I'm not really a big Street Fighter guy, but this game just looked really good online on YouTube. So I decided that I wanted to pick it up, and I used a lot of my rewards points. So I didn't even pay close to $60. I think I paid $36 for this. So I think, for a little fighting game, it's not too bad for the Switch 2. All right, now, like I said, some of these I'm going to be a little embarrassed to admit that I haven't played. A couple of them I have put in and played about 20 to 30 minutes, but that doesn't really count. And that would apply to this one right here. The Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remasters. These are really well done. Like I said, I only played about 30 minutes of Suikoden 1. But, it's another turn-based RPG, and these things take forever to play through. But it seems like it's a really great game. I can just imagine that Suikoden 2 is also a fantastic game based on all of the reviews and, things that I've heard about those games over the years, because they're expensive for a reason on the PS1 and the, Suikoden 3 and stuff on PS2. But yeah, definitely want to jump into that at some point. Here's another one that I put in but didn't play very much of, and that's Diablo 4. I'm not really sure why. I guess maybe because I played so much of Diablo 3 that I'm not ready to go back to this style of game yet, but I am glad to own it for when I am ready. Then we've got God of War Ragnarok. So I've played God of War on the PS4 and did the free upgrade to the PS5, which, that's like one of the only few free upgrade games you get with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. So I put a few hours into that game. So I went ahead and picked this up when I had an opportunity to buy it for a good price. So as soon as I get done playing God of War, then I'll play this. And that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. All right, I played the original Resident Evil 4, but I have not played this remake other than the demo that came out for it. For me, man, Resident Evil games was always 1, 2, and 3 and Code Veronica. Just because this one is just so different. Like, it changed the zombie style a lot. They're more running and abrasive. And it just, for me, it just kind of turned me off. Like, it's not really a Resident Evil game, in my opinion, even though it is. And it's actually, considered one of the best Resident Evil games. I did play the original on PS2. Got damn near the end of it, but I never beat that game. So this will probably be something that I play during October this year for Halloween and stuff. So we'll put this in, get our spook on, and that's you're going to see another Resident Evil game here in a little bit. That'll be the same case. Next up, we've got Sackboy: A Big Adventure. I was a huge Little Big Planet fan during the PS3 era, and I played a lot of Little Big Planet 1 and 2 and Little Big Planet Karting. But I haven't played Little Big Planet 3, which I'll go ahead and pull that up too, because that one is also in this list. As you can see, they're both still sealed in their wrap. And it's not that I don't want to play these games. It's just, maybe it's the same thing as Diablo, where I just got my fill of it and I'm just not ready to get back to that kind of thing yet. I would love to co-op these games. I believe this one is a lot like Little Big Planet as well, but it's more like more of like a Mario style platformer. I'm honestly not too sure. I haven't seen a lot of gameplay of this game. I just know that I like Sackboy from Little Big Planet, and so I just assume this is more Little Big Planet with a different branding. Either way, gonna get around to playing that at some point. This game was recommended a whole lot. I picked it up during a 4 for $40 or a 4 for $20 deal. Can't remember, at GameStop. But that is Days Gone, and I know that they've got that remaster coming out, but I mean, I have no desire to buy the remaster because I could just play this. And I don't know if they're doing like a $10 upgrade whenever the remaster comes out. It may already even be out. I don't know. But I've seen clips of this game, and it looks like it would be really fun. Maybe this would be another one we save for Halloween time. There's definitely no short supply of zombie monster games. That is for sure. Now here, we've got the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package. Now I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 a good fair bit, and I've played Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep is actually the only Kingdom Hearts game that I have completed all the way. In fact, I wasn't a huge fan of this series until I had a PSP back in the day, and I played Birth by Sleep and loved it so much I just had to complete it. And that's what really opened my mind for the remainder, or for the rest of the games in the series. But I have played Kingdom Hearts 1. I've actually started that game at least 6 times in my life. But I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2, and I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3. But I always wanted to, but I also didn't want to not finish Kingdom Hearts 1. But maybe I could just like watch the cutscenes or something and see what happens and then kind of just skip over. Because I definitely do not want to start Kingdom Hearts 1 over again. But this is a great package, by the way. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you probably already own this. Next up, I always wanted to play this game. I actually ended up buying the new Monster Hunter game, but that is Monster Hunter World. Always looked like it would be something I'd be interested in playing, but it's just not something that I'm interested in playing at the moment. And I go through that a lot with my mood with video games. But I am glad to own this and give it a shot at some point. Capcom, of course, rarely disappoints with games. Fighting big monsters, I mean, hey, sounds like a fun time. And then this game, Shenmue 3, I've played Shenmue 1 and 2 a whole bunch, especially Shenmue 2 on the original Xbox. But, man, I've never played Shenmue 3, and the reason is because I never completed Shenmue 2. So I would probably, at this point, because I do have 1 and 2 on the PS4, up here, which is sealed, because I don't need to play it. And I have no desire to play it right now, at least. But, yeah, I'll just watch some synopsis or some cutscenes, figure out what's going on, then pop this bad boy in and give it a try. And, yeah. Great series, great series. I love the freedom to do all kinds of stuff around the towns and stuff in these games. I don't know if that's what you do in Shenmue 3. I'm assuming probably. That was such a fun aspect to Shenmue 2. So, yeah. I know this game's probably awesome, and I'm just super missing out on it, but I'll get around to it eventually. Now, out of all the systems here, my PlayStation is definitely the one that I have the biggest backlog on. And I'll be the first to admit, I don't play PlayStation as much as I play Xbox and Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. I definitely should make a change to that. I mean, the Portal makes it super convenient. Like, I should be playing these games, you know, in bed, right before sleep, with the Portal. I mean, it's perfect for that. But then the last game on PS4 here is the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. I think I paid like $5 for this. It's got Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Uncharted 2, of course, was Game of the Year. And won a bunch of awards. I've played a little bit of Uncharted 1, but not Uncharted 2 and 3. But one day I might get around to this. So, yeah, single-player campaigns for all 3 games is what it's advertised down there. How much space does this take? Oh, 50 gigs? I guess it's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, a bunch of PS3 games ported over to the PS4. All right. Now we got our Xbox. It's only like 5 games. This one, you know, has been getting a lot of exposure right now because it's on the Switch too. That's Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I watched my best friend play at least an hour of this, off and on. I'd say it wasn't like an hour straight, but it looks like it's a really cool game. It has like a nice, like style to it. I know that it was overpromised and underdelivered when it first came out. I'm sure it's great by now, but yeah, I just don't have a desire to play this right now. But I definitely wanted to own it because it is a game that I do intend to play at some point. I mean, it's basically just like a free roam shooter game, just like Grand Theft Auto, I think. I don't even know how long the campaign is in this game, and I didn't realize that Warner Brothers were the ones that published this game. But yeah, people all the time, they want to, especially in DMs, they bring up how shitty Cyberpunk runs on the Switch too, which I think it runs fine if you're just looking to play the game. I mean, obviously, if you're looking for the better experience, you want to go with the Xbox One or the PlayStation or the PC to play this game. But I got it on the Xbox, so if I ever do play this game, it'll definitely be on the Xbox, and I do not intend to buy it on the Switch too. Okay, here's the other Resident Evil game that I haven't played. I played the demo of it, and it was definitely stressful. That's Resident Evil Village, which I believe is Resident Evil 8, right? Yeah, because like we've got Resident Evil 7, it's Resident Evil 8. Oh, I get it, yeah, because the VIII, even though it's L's, they make it look like Roman numerals. I get it, man. This is clever. I had a really great time with the demo on this, so this is one that you can definitely expect me to play around Halloween time. More spooky games. We've got Dying Light, which is also made by Warner Brothers. I did not realize that. I can't tell you how many times I've been asked if I've played this game. From what I hear, it's a first-person. It's like Dead Island meets a parkour game, like Mirror's Edge, from what I've been told. Creative brutality is what is advertised here on the back. I've seen gameplay of this, but not enough to like tell you exactly what the hell is going on. All I know is that you hit zombies with a bunch of different weapons and stuff. So, yeah, lots of zombie games. Then I included this one. There's probably some games on the rare replay side that I haven't played. I mean, there's a bunch of old classics on there. But I definitely haven't played through Gears of War. I've only seen people play it online, like over at a friend's house and stuff. Heard it's a fantastic franchise. I'm glad that it's finally going to the PlayStation for the PlayStation peeps. But still to this day, man, I couldn't tell you a damn thing about the storyline to Gears of War. But I have the Ultimate Edition, so at some point, I'm going to play that. I even bought, Gears of War 2 and 3 for the 360 over here. So there is an intent to play through that series. But, man, just being an adult and having so much going on and all these new games that come out that you just, get hyped for, because that's what's currently being talked about, it's hard to keep up, man. And then the last game on the Xbox One that I want to, showcase that I haven't played is Soul Calibur 6. And it's funny because I've played a lot of Soul Calibur 2 this week. I've played 3, I've played 4, I've played 5, but I have not played Soul Calibur 6. I believe this was another game that I picked up during a 4 for 40 or a 4 for 20. I could be wrong about that, but I know I didn't pay very much for it, but I already know that it's going to be a good game. I just haven't played it yet. All right, and then we got some Switch games here to wrap up the video. And it looks like we're already at about a little over 10 minutes, 12, 13 minutes, something like that. Which is exactly why I've got to split this up into two parts, because I doubt that people would want to watch a 30-minute video of me just talking. Maybe you would. I don't know. But yeah, let's jump in here. So we've got the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 collection. Now, I've played Final Fantasy 1. I've played Final Fantasy 3 on the DS. But 2, 4, 5, and 6, I have not played. So, Final Fantasy is one of those franchises that I've struggled to like over the years. I definitely feel like I would like them a lot more now that I'm more open to turn-based RPGs, because, like I've said before in previous videos, but if you're new, you might not know this, for the most of my gaming career, between ages 7 to 35 now, I gamed before age 7. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I would say, I didn't really start getting, serious into gaming until, age 7 when the PS1 came out. But Final Fantasy has always been a series that I've kind of just, not given enough attention to. I do realize that they are fantastic RPGs, especially 7, 8, 9, and 10. Not 10 too. And I've always been interested in playing Final Fantasy 13, but recently I've been hearing that a lot of people do not like that one. And then one of my best friends was huge on Final Fantasy 12. He played the crap out of that game on the PS2. RIP to my buddy Paul. But yeah, I just wanted to see how the series kind of started. And you know what, man, it's not too bad. But a lot of these come off as the same from what I've seen. I mean, playing Final Fantasy 1 feels a lot like playing Final Fantasy 3. But really happy to own this collection. And I think that the Switch is the perfect system to own something like this on. Because, it's just got that handheld vibe to it. All right, next up, I've mentioned this one quite a few times in my videos, and I'm really disappointed that I haven't played these yet because I really love the Mega Man Star Force series, and they were influenced by the Battle Network series, which is what this is. I believe this is all 10 Battle Network games, which I still can't believe they made that many on the Game Boy Advance. That's pretty freaking crazy. But yeah, it's got Volume 1 of Battle Network Collection and Volume 2, which I believe is 5 games apiece. And I just know I'm going to have a great time with this, but just imagine how much time it's going to take to play through 10 RPGs like that. I mean, that's crazy. So it's a little overwhelming, but I still have it sealed. It's not as worth as much as it used to be. I know for a while this game was going for upper 80s. I don't know how much it goes for now, but I think it's a lot less, which, I personally don't really care about the value and stuff, but I guess there was like a huge drive to collect RPGs on the Switch for a while, and that kind of jacked it up. The next up here, we've got Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I don't believe I played this one. I'm unsure, because a lot of the Mario games, they end up coming off pretty similar. But yeah, this also has, it says over 160 courses, which is crazy. It includes Super Luigi U as well. I mean, it's 2D platform Mario game, so I'll get around to it eventually, but it's no rush. Definitely played my fair share of Mario, and plus after playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, it's kind of hard to play any other Mario game because it's just so damn good. And then here I have played 2 of the 3 games, but I have not actually played Super Mario Galaxy. Now I know Super Mario Galaxy is a freaking awesome game because I watched a buddy play it back in the day, so I do have some exposure to the game. But I have personally not played any of Super Mario Galaxy. Now, I don't want to lie to you. Maybe I have played like a minute or two, like maybe over at the friend's house. I can't remember, but like maybe he let me play a level or something. I'm not sure. But I know that Super Mario Galaxy is awesome, and I hope that they port over Super Mario Galaxy 2. In fact, they just need to put all these games on NSO. I mean, they've already got GameCube and 64 on there, so just put the Wii on Switch 2, which I know it can run no problem. And there you go. Because this little pack right here, and I still have it sealed, but man, this thing goes for over $100, and that's kind of ridiculous considering the fact that it's just 3 old games. So they need to either reprint this or like make them available on the Switch online, because like it's not cool to keep 3 great Mario games like that, limited. Like let people play that shit. And then the last 2 games are actually from the same series, and that are WarioWare, Get It Together, and what is the other one? Move It? Yeah. So I played a lot of Smooth Moves. I think Smooth Moves is a goated freaking Wii game. And this is just more games like that, which is why I picked both of these up. I actually picked them up at the same time because I already know that they're going to be freaking fun. Look, this one's got 200 microgames. This one's got 200 microgames. I think actually I have played a little bit of Move It. I think I spent one evening playing some Move It now that I think about it. But so I haven't played more than half of it, and that's, got to get into that. But Wario's cool, man. I like Wario. But yeah, that is going to conclude part 1 of games I own that I haven't played. That is a lot of games, man. And that's not even half the collection. I'm sure there's going to be a crap ton of games in part 2, especially for the 360, just because there were so many games that came out during that era. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Go ahead and take it easy on me in the comments if you don't mind. Saying, I can't believe you haven't played Final Fantasy, or I can't believe you haven't played Mario Galaxy. I know, man. I deserve what I have coming to me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.